that's a shortcut for, so we don't have to do this. We can actually see what we're doing. And show all. So I want to get this done quickly. Let's try this one. See what this does. Oh, I don't even get it. Okay. I don't like that at all. Probably because I have a black background, but we could use, oh, this looks okay. Okay. So now that we have this, we're going to try to extrude our three-dimensional image. Ugh. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing any of that crap. Okay. I never done shown all before, so this could be a little hard to move around here, find what I'm looking for. Oh my gosh. Ugh. This is so horrible in terms of, if you want to do a video on this, it's pretty hard, because if you're trying to create something live, it's not very easy to think and talk for some people. I can sort of do it okay, but when I'm at a computer, it's different. Alright, what are we looking for? Huh, what's this? Holy crap, what's it doing? I don't like that. We're not doing that. Oof. Way to mess it up. See what this does. Oh, there we go. That's the tool I was just looking for. Actually, let's play around with this. How about we do 75 pyramids? No, we're not doing that either. Blocks 75. There you go. So that's our cool little image. And this is okay. So we don't really need this much anymore. So let's merge visible layers. And we're going to duplicate this. In case we make a mistake, we always duplicate, leave the other layer behind. Stay a little bit behind. You want a little time machine back here. You don't want to make mistakes. Hit Control Z. Sometimes you just can't hit Control Z if you simplify your layers. Okay, now we're going to make this a little bit more awesome. And we're going to add a little 3D effect with a bubble wrap tool, or plastic wrap. And with this, we're going to get a settings window here. And I like to have extreme detail. Okay, let's play around with this till it looks okay. For me, anyways. So this looks pretty interesting. We can give it as much detail as we like. I just do this, give it a 3D art effect. Alright. So that's pretty awesome looking. Wow, we're gonna merge down again. And we're going to duplicate it so we can do some more stuff. We need to rename that. Alright, we're going to pass this layer down anyways through time. So what we're going to do is enhance, adjust color, color variations. And with up and down, you can increase or decrease colors, lighten or darken, and have a whole bunch of other properties like saturation and shadows and highlights. But midtones is what we're going to play around with. So we're going to increase green, increase red, creating a yellow color. We're going to make it pretty dark looking. There we go. That looks awesome. Merge down and duplicate again. And now we're going to do something called lighting effects. So filter, render, lighting effects. And with this thing, you can adjust this little lamp size and its brightness, and you can make it multiple things. We have a whole bunch of little lights here that I don't usually play around with. This is the effect I prefer. So we're going to expand this, and let's see what this says. Okay, that's awesome. But it's a little bit bright on the sides here. I don't like that. So we're just lighting, brightness, and contrast. Put the brightness down, contrast up. And we're going to put some text here. And we're going to call this layer text. And GIMP has a pretty in the past it's had not so good text format. It's better in GIMP 2.8 than 2.6, but in Photoshop it's always been good. I've had some experience with GIMP, Photoshop version 8, and it's just pretty much the same, except for new special effects added, which are pretty cool sometimes for me. So our text is going to be flame. And I'm going to have my text centered. Let's make it bold. And we're going to make this another color, somewhere pretty orange. And let's make the text about 500. Where's that? Oh yeah, that's huge. 390. There we go. Got a lot of text here. Oh, okay, there you go. And to make the text look better, oh gosh, there you go. Center this a little bit. What we're going to do is we're going to do something very dangerous. We're going to simplify the layer. You can undo this, but what it does is makes it so you can't edit the thing with a text tool, or not in detail. So it's just an image with transparency in this case. So with the text, we're going to take this. I usually like to select it with this move tool. I'm just more comfortable that way. It's just how I roll. And what we're going to do is we're going to find a special effect that I like, since you're really not interacting with my video here. That'd be awesome if you could, but what I like is what you're gonna see. And Wacky Metallic doesn't always work good for whoa, never mind what I just said there. See, I want both. I want the best of both worlds. How do you get that? What do? You duplicate the layer, and you put the second. Oh, come on! You gotta be kidding me. That did not work. A total fail. So we're just gonna stick with this, and let's put drop shadow here to make it more better. And once we're done with that, that looks pretty good. We're going to take the text and let's put some stuff on it. So we're going to merge all of these layers, merge visible. And what we're going to do is we're going to put some lighting effects on here. I should have just called this before. Create a new one called duplicate it, call it F. And what we're going to do with this is we're going to put some lens flare on it. And again, you can create lens flares also. What the heck? I don't want fibers, I want a lens flare. So lens flare gives you a whole bunch of different kinds of lens flares. And you can actually adjust the brightness, which you could not do in GIMP. You just point and click like this, and that's all I can do. And whoa, we don't want to blind ourselves. So let's make it, this is the one I prefer. So let's try this one. Okay, that looks even more awesome. Merge visible, and we're gonna do this again, except we're gonna darken it a little bit. Enhance lighting, brightness, and contrast. Lower the brightness, up the contrast, and let's make it okay. Now how about we do lighting, shadows, and highlights, because I don't want so much highlights. Darken highlights, there you go. I guess that's okay. Okay, this is not something I created in my own time, but we got a pretty cool little background here. And we're going to save it. Save my pictures folder. It's a Photoshop file, so I can edit it later if need be. And we're going to save it as a PNG, or you can do it as a JPEG, or whatever you'd like. Save that. I don't know what that leads to do. Let's go none. It's the same thing for my images, at least. And it's done saving. So our file is called YouTube PSD. And we're going to open the PNG file. So we're going to go to Windows Explorer. If you have a Mac, sorry, you open the Finder. And we're going to go to YouTube. There you go. 1.04 megs. So this is our image. And I'm going to try this as my background. And that is our new desktop background. It just looks freaking awesome. So, please subscribe to my videos, and I'm going to be keeping up on Photoshop. I may do something on GIMP in the future, but as of now, I'm just going to use Photoshop.